Ten Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, then the Seven of Swords, which what leads me to believe that this Knight of Cups is taking some kind of pentacles from a higher up, from a boss or somebody that's stealing from the rich, giving to the poor. It looks like giving to the poor, but it's a birthright with a page of coins ending it, okay? We got 10 Pentacles, Knight of Cups, 7 Swords, Hierophant, and the page of coins. Looks like somebody's about to give something back to somebody or give something to somebody that's it actually belongs to them, okay? Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. We got the page of coins. I'm telling y'all, the Ace of Pentacles, the Hierophant, this is something that belongs to this Queen of Swords. It says 10 Wands, bringing this to an end, bringing this to some type of completion. There was some type of competition and a theft. Some kind of competition and a theft took place. There was an undercover involved. This is the undercover. I'm telling you. Two people. You, the Queen of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles. You planted your seed. I'm telling you, it says something about somebody. Something's being put to an end for this brand new beginning with this Page of Cups. Somebody worked together. It says the Magician and Justice. The Sun card. I'm telling you. These 5 cards on the bottom of the deck says the Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Hierophant, Queen of Swords, and the 10 of Wands, which is bringing something to a close. You did something all by yourself. Somebody's about this Knight of Cups is arranging something for this to be yours. Everything's pointing to it. Y'all take what resonates. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for coming down, guarding, and protecting us as we channel these messages. Thank you, ancestors and ascended masters, for all the helpful healing messages that you give, the absolute truth. Thank you, Jesus Christ, for walking right beside me, never leaving my side. I'm going to say the Lord's Prayer real quick, y'all. It says, let me say the Lord's Prayer, and then I got to tell y'all something. Okay, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Amen. Thank you, Yeshua. Emmanuel. Okay, y'all. The Charlie Kirk case. Whoa! So, I got an update as soon as I got off the live this morning, 11:01, y'all. So, y'all take what resonates, okay? Some kind of new beginning coming in. Okay, so, they saying that this... First off, let me start off by saying, the boy, Tim Robbins, something like that, Timothy Robbins, that's strange. That's 2 or 3 strange coincidences that just don't happen right there. That's crazy. That is strange about that. I'll talk to you about that in a second. Okay, Timothy Robbins. Come on, man. Come on. That's Winnie the Pooh bullshit. Anyway, but it wasn't Robbins, it was Robinson. Okay. Well, he looks just fucking like Lee Harvey Oswald. Even in his little the little picture that they take at the jail, he looks freaking just fucking like Lee Harvey Oswald, y'all. It's crazy. Anyhow, they're trying to say that this young man drove 300 miles, went into this place, climbed up on this roof, changed his clothes, put his gun together that was inside that backpack, took that shot from 200 miles away. This gun that he used will obliterate anything. Anything that it touches, but yet it only left a small hole in Charlie's neck and didn't even go all the way through to the backside and come out the backside. Okay? Then, when he got done, he had a amount of about 30 seconds or so to change out of those clothes, put his other clothes back on, take his gun apart, put it back in the backpack, zip up the backpack, run across the roof, jump off the roof, and then end up back in public, in where people are walking. All that in 30 seconds. Y'all, there's something going on there. I'm trying to tell y'all that my instinct wouldn't be alerting me to this. I didn't even know who Charlie Kirk was. Never heard of the man before in my life. Nothing about him. I didn't know shit, jack, nothing about this man until the day that he got killed, and all these people are doing this uproars and shit, right? So now my feed for some reason keeps talking about it, okay? All these updates on that. None of that makes any sense whatsoever, okay? So then after he done all that on top of the roof, this joker gonna run across a busy highway, go to a wooded area, put his gun back together, mind you, put his gun all back together, and leave it in a box, in a brand new gun box, in the woods, put back together with a towel with his DNA all over it. But the gun didn't have no DNA on it. Not a drop. Not even a drop of sweat. Something's wrong with this picture, y'all. That boy, Timothy Robinson or whatever, hasn't spoken, hasn't said a word, hasn't said nothing. Now, he would have gotten completely away from it, okay? He would have got completely away, scot-free, all of that, okay? But his parents turned him in. Something's wrong with that picture, y'all. There's something not fucking right about it. Scapegoat for sure, just like Lee Harvey Oswald. I wouldn't doubt that boy don't get shot the same way, the same thing, the way all that happened, because he's not speaking. He's not speaking up about nothing. He's not talking. He's not making any kind of comments or nothing like that. This is a 21 or 22-year-old boy. Okay? He walked in there. He had on a long sleeve shirt with an American flag on it. Nothing like bulging in his backpack or nothing like that. Then he completely changed his clothes into a gray tracksuit on top of the roof. Shot the man. Then completely changed his clothes again and broke down that gun. Okay, now, Chat GPT or whatever, Grok, whatever the hell that one is, said that a skilled gunsman would be able to do all of that within a 7 to 12 minute range. Okay, a skilled one. A skilled gunsman would be able to do all that, break down that gun within a 7 to 12 minute range. Okay, so he said, yo, that's way too long. He says, okay, what about if they were like to the maximum skill at gun, like breaking down guns, like Forrest Gump kind of maximum skill, okay? And Grok still said that would take up to at least 7 minutes to do all that because there's screws and this and that and another. Well, saying there's screws, but he also didn't leave a strand of, he didn't leave a sock, he didn't leave a piece of a thread from his clothing, not a hair, nothing. Left nothing but a screwdriver on top of that building that had Timothy Robinson's DNA on it, okay? He left a screwdriver on top of that building. So, in asking, with that in mind, how the fuck did he put that gun back together in the woods after he jumped off the building? Oh, he brought 2 screwdrivers? Because, you know, his backpack wasn't fucking full enough with a whole change of clothes, a whole fucking gun, plus bullet casings with writing on it that says fascist and that and another. You know, you had to make room for all that shit in that backpack. Also had to make a plan to drive 300 miles to get there at a specific time to get up on that roof, because, you know, that whole college is like on, they have security and stuff. You can't just go into places, okay? You can't just go climb up on a roof at a college, isn't it? That you just can't do that. There's security in place, okay? So you tell me that fucking bitch wife of his didn't sacrifice him if he's dead. if he's dead. Because in her whiny speech that she had with no tears, she said when we got home, our son ran up to us. I mean, she plain said that. And then she was like, but then I didn't know what to tell him. Okay, she didn't shed a tear. She didn't shed a tear at the very end. She said, she was too busy worried about groping all over fucking Trump. Oh, I'm sure it did. Because you know that Trump she won a beauty contest when she was 15. And Trump and Epstein were the judges. It's all connected. Y'all, you really think that, I mean, come on now. Trump was like this with Charlie Kirk? I don't know. I don't know. He knew that girl, though. He knew that fucking girl, though, didn't he? She was groping all over him. He don't even hug people. He don't even hug people that he likes or whatever that he knows. Supposedly that he knows, like his family and shit. He don't hug nobody. This girl was hugging all over, put her head up against it, and he was just the whole nine. Y'all go look it up. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, there's something wrong with that picture, with that Charlie Kirk shit, whatever that is. That's trying to start a war. I guarantee you it's trying to start some kind of war where he can declare martial law and put us all on lockdown. I promise you, that was supposed to have already probably started the war, but the people are too woke to see, because they can see. They can see that's some kind of scam. All except for the paid protesters and the paid people to come to those assemblies and stuff like that. I'm telling you. You know why they don't see it? Because they're getting paid. Money's in their eye. And they can't see shit. They're getting paid. Whatever the scenario is, they don't give a damn. They're getting their paycheck. You understand? Those eyewitnesses and all that, they're all getting their paycheck. They don't give a fuck what happened to these people. I'm just trying to tell you, okay? Pay attention. It says here the Queen of Cups is about to receive something, y'all. I promise you, okay? Let's find out what's going on with this Ten of Pentacles. This is rags to riches. This is like Robin Hood. Somebody's going to steal something from higher ups. That's what it looks like. This is how I wrote it. Looks like somebody's going to steal something, theft of the higher ups. That's going to be given to you. A page. To bring in some kind of new beginning. Give me one card to represent collector's energy. Heirophant. Okay. That's not one, but it says the Ace of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. Some kind of partnership. This person is setting up something for, or God is setting up something for two people. To have some kind of new beginning. Because they've been through it. This is being exposed. I'm telling you, serendipity. For two people. Okay, so what represents collective here? You and somebody are both in equal energy, so this is representing both of y'all. Okay? What was that trying to show? The star. That's crazy. Y'all, no coincidences. You and somebody else, God is setting something up for both parties. So what's representing the collective is representing the other party as well. Do you understand? The star. Both parties are about to be the star here for this Two of Cups. Y'all are about to both receive some kind of divine money. Divine abundance from God. And apparently he's been on the right path too. It's showing that y'all didn't eat the apple. Y'all didn't eat the apple. Y'all poured that shit out on the ground. And y'all saw each other. How's that going to happen? It says the Page of Wands and the Nine of Wands. Let's read those and find out what's going on here. You are a free spirit with a passion for life. You are filled with new ideas, giving you a feeling of creative restlessness. You feel a strong pull towards using these ideas to start a new phase in life. A spiritual path may be calling you. Both of y'all. I promise you. Y'all have healed over something Even in the face of adversity and exhaustion, you stand tall and strong. You're resilient, persistent, and ready to do what it takes to get to the finish line. Keep pushing. You are so close. Don't let others get to you. Somebody is not. Somebody is very focused on bringing this to some type of completion. It says Two of Wands. Look at all them wands. This is actions. Some type of big action, y'all, is coming in. You know what you want to manifest. Now you need to work out how. You're exploring options and planning your path. Let your intuition, passion guide you as you confirm your next steps. Told you somebody is bringing this to some type of close, some kind of ending. That makes 12. 12 makes 3, some kind of collaboration to bring in some type of truth. Someone's taking control of a situation. Look at this. Someone's definitely taking control of a situation here. On the bottom of the deck. The Truth card and the Ace of Wands. Says you're experiencing a breakthrough and a new way of thinking. Your mind is stretched by new ideas and you're excited about putting those ideas into action. You're highly motivated, energized, and filled with new ideas that inspire growth. A world of possibilities is opening up. Follow your passion. This Queen of Wands and this King of Wands. This is for 2 people. I said represent collective. It threw out these 3, which is a couple. And then I said represent that, and it threw out the star. This is for 2 people, King and the Queen of Wands. This Queen of Wands has faced a lot. This King of Wands is a fan watching this Queen of Wands. And y'all are going to receive something together. It says 3 of Wands and the King of Cups. He's on his way. Looks like he's already in the car. Well, we need to know about this King of Wands. I'm telling you, this is for a couple. I can't make it up. What did I say, y'all? Two wands? 2 wands? They both hold wands. 2 wands making a bigger one. How many times have I told y'all that? This is divine. This is divine. I'm telling you. What does collective need to be aware of about this King of Wands? What does collective need to be aware of about this King of Wands? What's collective need to be aware of about this other half? Because this could be, because there's no sexes in the spiritual world. This is representing both male and the female of collective. Of whoever, if you're the male or whatever, and they're, you understand what I'm saying? This is representing both of y'all. Both of y'all. So, let me know what I need to know about this. It says 8 swords. Stuck. But it's easily to leave. Somebody's ready to leave. Hangman. Stuck. Both of these are stuck. Both of these are stuck. What's going to unstuck them? It says the King of Pentacles. Somebody's got the truth about this money. It landed on the Ace of Swords. Is these 2 the same person? It's like somebody was wrongfully accused of something and sued the police or something. Is this King of Pentacles and King of Wands on the board the same person? This King of Pentacles and the King of Wands, are they the same person? Yes. Looks like this King of Pentacles was hung in jail or something. Somebody abused this person in jail. Now he's fixing to get paid. What is collective's part in this? What is collector's part in this? Something about your ideas. Something about your ideas, okay? What is collector's part in this? This is the King of Wands. What is the collector's part in this? It says the Emperor. You're the lead. You're the leader. Somehow you're the leader. That's what the Emperor means. It says the Wheel of Fortune. Collector's part is the lead. The Emperor. King of Wands was abused in jail or something. This King of Wands is taking something from the law. Looks like they're stealing from the law. The Emperor is representing collective, so let's see what, or representing this Queen of Wands. It says, your established structure and foundations from your success will grow. Your favor stability and certainty over flexibility and change. You have the discipline to see your plans through. You done bossed up some kind of independence. This King of Wands isn't with you yet. It's bringing in the Wheel of Fortune to bring you the Queen, make you the Queen of Pentacles. I'm telling you, look. You're Lady Luck. This is going to bring in happiness. He's bringing something to you. Because you're bossed up. You cleared him of something. You had some kind of proof. Because somebody was trying to blame him for something. Somebody was trying to blame this King of Wands for something. But something that you said or did released this King of Wands. And he got paid. It's like somebody was trying to keep him from getting paid, but now he got paid, he's giving it to you. I swear on everything, this King of Pentacles wants to give you everything. One tried to come out and didn't. It says 8 Pentacles for your work. This person said you helped them more than you could ever imagine. Your strength, your guidance, your persistence, keeping on in the face of adversity. I'm telling you that he wants to work with you as well. Offer you something. It says 6 Wands. That's what he wants to offer you. Public recognition, and he wants to publicly declare his love for you. This is a new beginning. He wants to publicly declare his love for you with a 6 of Wands. And bring in this new beginning. You are feeling confident, self-assured, and successful. You're proud of your achievement and ready to shout them from the rooftop. The people around you recognize your success and cheer you on. This community is going to love y'all being together. Which it don't matter one way or another, but they're going to love it. Y'all are meant to be. You're 2 stars. Okay, you're going to receive this Page of Pentacles. It looks like both of y'all are going to get this reward. It says you're inspired to start a new financial or career opportunity and see the potential grow and manifest your goals. You're ready to up level and learn something new. See if it has something new underneath it. Queen of Swords. 4 of Swords. You're going on a higher spiritual path. Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords. You're going on a higher spiritual path. There's a Temperance card. You're elevating on a higher spiritual path. Something that you do, you're going to do it on a higher level. Okay? That's crazy. This is wild. I claim it. I feel the love, boy. I feel the love from these cards right now. Y'all crazy. You're divinely loved by God. God's not going to give you another loser. I'm just saying. That's for both parties. That's for you and the other party, okay? I'm not going to call them counterpart because it's not a counterpart. This is a soulmate. This is a the one. This is the one. Your twin flame thing, that's a different story, y'all. That's a whole nother thing, okay? That's a whole nother fucking thing. This one here that's coming is the one. I promise. That twin flame thing is there to... Let me say it like this, okay? That twin flame there is to make you challenge your own self. If that makes sense. Because they're you. In the dark. It's like your twin flame is you on the dark half. Soulmate, that's what's coming in. That works well together, in flow, everything's good, okay? I'm telling you. Y'all about to take off. Y'all about to take off. Your twin flame thing, look. I don't want to call it counterpart because counterpart is a negative connotation. Okay? This ain't your opposite that's coming in. This is your equal. This is your flow. This is your flow, baby, that's coming in. You've done went through all of that. I told y'all, twin flames live within yourself, okay? You done went through all of that counteracting yourself and all those old relationships you were in. You found yourself when you were alone, okay? Then you battled that inner twin flame, that conflict within, that good and that bad, that ugly and that beautiful, and you balanced it. So did they. So the fuck did they. And they're coming in. Whoever this is, they're coming in. Y'all are in equal energy, okay? For some reason, I want to say this is a situation where it's like, you don't have to impress because they already know you. Does that make sense? Just be yourself. Okay? Just be yourself. Just be your fucking self. Just be yourself. Okay? This is the Page of Wands. Telling y'all, this is coming through, baby. It's about damn time. Thank you. I'm going to act like it's already happened. It says you're a free spirit with a passion for life. You are filled with new ideas, giving you a feeling of creative restlessness. You feel a strong pull towards using these ideas to start a new phase in life. It says the spiritual path may be calling you. You're going to up-level that spiritual path. You might be doing something, say, like online or something like that. Even cards, or just being a influencer or some shit like that online. Okay? But somehow or another, this is going to up-level, like, possibly speaking engagements. But it's going to take you on travels. You're going to go on travels. Also, have some type of stable, like a stable place to come back to. Okay? That's something the collective you never got to experience. You either had either or. Okay? You could travel or you could stay at home. But you couldn't do both. Okay? Well, you're about to get to do both. Okay? You're an earth angel. I'm telling you, this is a balance coming to you from God. Both of y'all did the work. You and this other person. Okay? You're about to receive something. Both of y'all. Possibly y'all are both. Possibly that Ace of Pentacles is sitting on that chart. Right where y'all cross paths. I'm just saying. It says you are discovering how to create balance and harmony in your life. You find alignment and a sense of peace with your external surroundings. You're about to fit in. You're about to, actually what you're going to be is you're not even going to fit in. You're going to be admired instead of hated. Whereas they used to throw you evil eye, they're going to be throwing love and adoration towards you. Just saying. Just saying. This is your birthright. The chart is in place. You are an earth angel. So is this soulmate. This equal flow. This other person. That if you've never been in an equal relationship, y'all. This is gonna be as equal as it gets. I'm telling you, this person wants to share it all with you, and you share it all with them, and be just as open and honest, and be yourself as never before, like never before. And it's gonna help y'all grow into this. I can't even. It's gonna help y'all grow into this unmatchable energy. Okay? Now, when stardom, I need you to understand what happens with stardom. Look at here. You're going to have a lot of haters. Happiness haters. People don't like to see people happy when they're not happy. Okay? There's going to be a lot of, like in the tabloids and shit like that, where they try to say, oh, she's got a zit on her chin. I don't give a fuck, okay? You need to let that shit. Who cares what they think and who cares what they say, okay? You done been through it. You get what I'm saying to you? Okay? When you reach the top, they're all going to be looking. They're all going to be envious, and they're all going to be that and that. Don't worry about what they say. What they say doesn't even... They didn't help you get to the top, okay? So what they say, if they're looking up at you... They're just jealous, okay? I'm telling you, there'll be haters. They're definitely gonna be haters, okay? Just be prepared for that, okay? Because they gonna say, oh, why are y'all together? Da 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 da, blah 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 blah. It ain't none of your fucking business why we together. None of your business, okay? Look, moving on to common waters. Y'all gonna go somewhere else. It says y'all gonna travel. Look at him. This is the Emperor, the Eight of Wands, and the Lovers. After that, Six of Swords. When I throw them down like that, they popped and jumped. It says the Emperor, the Eight of Wands, and the Lovers. Y'all remember what I said? What the Emperor is? The Emperor energy. You are establishing structures and foundations from which your success will grow. Your favor stability and certainty over flexibility and change. You have the discipline to see your plans through. This is happening. Strength. Three of Wands. There's travel already here. There's travel here. All these. This person is ready to come in for justice. Look, the Three of Swords, the Lovers, the Hermit, the Two of Cups. I'm telling you, this person, they want to tell you that they was an undercover cop. I promise you. And they want to give you this. This person was away. They was away. And now they're back. Or they're coming back. They're on their way back. But they was some kind of undercover cop. I promise. That's what it says. That's what it says. Bringing in some kind of justice. They had it. Telling you, man, this person was like undercover on drugs or something. They went to a fucking rehab, went to headquarters, or went to a rehab so they could explain the story or what have you. You know what? When they had to go to court or what have you. I'm telling you. But something keeps pointing to a safe house. Something keeps on pointing to a safe house. Look, there's a new beginning for two earth angels. I promise you, this person's going to make you feel safe, and you're going to make them feel safe and happy. I'm telling you. Look, they may want you to go house hunting with them. I keep seeing a fucking tree house, y'all. Y'all know that's what I want too. I see it. I can't lie. I want a fucking tree house. They're fucking fantastic, fabulous. I want a tree house. I want not a little kid made tree house. I want a fucking tree house. I want a house, my home, to be up in a tree. Okay. I really do. Like Tarzan and Jane, I guess. That's what I want. Up high. I want my house to be in a tree and in a RV. We can have a boat too. We can have a boat too. I love the water. I'm a Cancer. Yeah, the travel. The travel. Let's go start with travel because y'all are going to take off and go elope. I'm telling you. You know what? You might have been even like thinking about places already for no reason. Last night, my mind went to places that I want to go see. When I was traveling out there was things that I wanted to go do, but there were specific things that I like. I couldn't really just go down these roads because I had to have a place to park and sleep at night and stuff. Okay, but I want to go travel and see all the like grandeur things in America, like the biggest ball of yarn and the biggest skillet. I'd like to go see the places that's got like where they make the biggest hamburgers and you know they're like this fucking big and shit like that. I'd like to go do that kind of shit, okay? I don't want to miss a thing. Exactly. Boy, you must be in sync with me because that song went through my head just now before you said that. That's crazy, Kim. I swear, I don't want to miss a thing. Those are the kind of things that give me the kind of shit, okay? I love that kind of shit, okay? I love that kind of shit. Go see fucking, I don't know, just this anomalies, these grandeur things of America. I'd like to see them, you know. I was trying like hell to get to see the fucking Grand Canyon, but them motherfuckers in Texas. God dang. I don't think it was in Texas motherfuckers. I think it was the people from below Texas that was trying to traffic folks from Texas, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm just saying, okay? Yeah, music, look, and they have places like, you know, like, okay, say this, okay? I went to Savannah for Halloween, okay? Years and years ago, my husband. We went to Savannah for the Halloween tour. And I get a thrill, I get a kick out of like historical facts and history that I can see with my eyes. That shit just fucking, you know, that shit fucking, I don't know why it does. I love it. I love it. Like I can go in there and feel the energy of the shit they're telling me about. I love that fucking shit, okay? And I'd like to go see the first White House. You know, that's a little bitty old shack. That's a tiny little shack. Did y'all know that? Y'all go look that shit up. It's just a little bitty old shack. The first White House. Memphis. Yeah, I'd like to go see Memphis. Yeah, and different kinds of foods and that kind of shit. Yeah. You been in Savannah for 14 years? That's awesome, Chrissy. Savannah's a pretty cool place. In fact, you know, it's pretty wild when I was out there on the road. But you know, y'all know I went up the coastline. Okay, so I went through Savannah. I went through Mississippi, Louisiana, all that shit right through there in that little area. And oddly enough, I felt most comfortable and most safe in them areas. That was pretty strange. I felt most comfortable and safe in them areas. In them areas right there, they helped me the most too. There's the people that was giving me the weed from the convenience store. I gave them a reading. This motherfucker gave me a half ounce because I gave him a reading. Didn't know me from Adam. I was just this white lady that went in the convenience store and asked the clerk if they knew where to buy some weed. And he came. I gave him a reading, and he gave me a half. I was going to buy it. I was going to pay for it, and he gave it to me. Y'all. Oh, God. I ain't got no reason to lie. If my other channel was still up, y'all would be able to go on there and look because I showed y'all. I don't know. I kind of like that area down there in that area, though. I don't know. I like near the water, too, though. I mean, Music Fest, yeah. You gotta be really careful in Savannah right now, though. I gotta tell you, Savannah ain't no joke. Savannah ain't no motherfucking joke, y'all. You know how many? You know that it was the second most dangerous place that most people come up missing is Savannah and Gary, Indiana, in the United States. Savannah and Gary, Indiana, especially around Halloween. That's crazy, huh? Yeah, it can be dangerous in Memphis. Yeah, Memphis has got some mean badasses. I'm just saying. Yeah, I'd like to. That's where I want to go. I want to live in Hawaii. New Orleans, yeah. New Orleans is more. Not so much. New Orleans become a too touristy. Yeah, on the outskirts of New Orleans, but not main New Orleans. When I was there, they had Bourbon Street and all that stuff closed off. They were doing some kind of thing for, I guess, 4th of July, because I was in that area before I went to New York for 4th of July. But they were doing some kind of thing, so they had Bourbon Street closed off. But they had this gangs, I guess you would call it gangs. I don't know. They had about 75 four-wheelers and dirt bikes and like those types of like off-road vehicles. They was just riding all through the town, like kind of running amok, like they was driving all through the town, like 75 of them. It was crazy, all through New Orleans. That shit was wild. I mean, there was about 75 of them motherfuckers, and they was all going everywhere, all with masks on and everything. Oh, yeah. That's crazy. In New York City right now, you know that the long tunnel, is it Lincoln Tunnel? It's about to bust. It's about to motherfucking bust, y'all, for real. And did you know that New York is kind of sinking because they put too many they put too many buildings, too much weight and too much heavy on that small little island, that it's beginning to sink. It's gonna bust that underground bridge. That underground bridge is gonna be busted. Y'all ain't gonna be able to use that no more. The active volcano's been flowing. That would be an awesome sight. I have to say, that would be an awesome, awesome sight. Okay. Now the furthest I went in America is I went about 250 miles out of Houston, down in Texas. But I've been in Montana. The only reason I was in Washington is because the flight took us there, and then took us back. It was crazy. But the rest has all been on the east side of the Mason-Dixon line, besides Montana and that, when I went on the flight. But yeah, let's see what's going on with this, y'all. What's episode 34? Are you talking about in the world? Because I don't even watch TV, y'all. I don't have to. Fucking world is showing me. I don't have to watch TV. 414, y'all. When I said that, it said 4414 up there. Y'all take what resonates. There was something else I was going to tell y'all. What was it, man? Oh, but I've been watching this BBC show. Y'all know what the British television show, right? I've been watching that. It's the Big Fat Quiz Show. The Big Fat Quiz Show. I don't know if y'all familiar with that. But I get a thrill, a kick out of how different and the same we are from the Brits, okay? Because they're like, some of the stuff that we do over here, they just, it blows them away. They're like, you know, why? Why would Americans do that? I mean, I'm serious. Y'all watch that show though. There's two comedians. I forgot, Jimmy something and Noel something. They're funny, but they're always on there. But yeah, y'all watch that. It's pretty funny. I don't know why I'm bringing that up. Okay, and you said 9114 for some reason. Why am I okay? The White House address is 1717. Ain't that 1717? I don't know why I'm being triggered by that 9114, Kim. I don't know why. Alright, y'all. If this resonates with y'all make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Because I have like 70-something%. Well, they're not subscribed, but they keep returning. Okay? Just hit the like and hit the bell notification. Okay? What'd you say? Every 10 days it goes for about 24 hours. See, those kind though, Chrissy, those are the good kind. Because those are the kind that don't really, like, they just slowly let it out. They just slowly let it seep out a little bit at a time. Them other kind, like the one in Yellowstone, that motherfucker been building up for what, 50,000 years? That motherfucker's about to fucking let it rip. I'ma say, he's about to let it rip. That old geezer's fixing to let it fly. It says toe. Yeah, minus a toe. You shot my pinky toe. Anybody knows what that is, hit the like button. You shot my pinky toe. That is equal or negative. Two sides have been negative. This is a brand new beginning because something's being prepared. Okay? VIP clip. VIP clip. Snip clip. Somebody's been editing something. You hear me? Somebody's been editing some type of film or videos or something to that effect. Somebody may be an editor. Fair play. Oh, did y'all hear about that? So, people's channels that was taken off was taken down by the YouTube mafia. May be getting reinstated. So my channel may be coming back. My 7,000 subscriber channel may be coming back, y'all. I may be getting it back. Because of the Fair Play Act. Because my music that I was singing, my karaoke, was fair play. It was on public forums. And Trump, he is having something sent to him, but he's having YouTube like investigated for like partiality and shit. Having people's pages taken down for saying the word, like saying Charlie Kirk or something like that. People are fucking getting their pages taken down for that shit. These people use these channels for their income. This is their job. And YouTube is just you know, taking their whole fucking all of it, and they have to start over, and there's something being done about it. So hopefully my channel will come back, because I wasn't in the wrong. I wasn't doing anything wrong. You know how many channels on YouTube have karaoke? I didn't do nothing fucking wrong. And they took my channel down because of something I said, apparently. It says David, something about beginnings. Hold on. Fair play. Pucks. Musk. What? Why is he always out here? God, dog. Elon Musk is out here. I believe his birthday's the 27th of June, because it's out here too. It's either the 27th or the 28th. I think it's the 27th. Because me and him's the same age. TV company? Some kind of TV company? Somebody wants you to run it? TV company. Flaring, guest, like be a talk show host. Yeah, I could be a talk show host. I could talk to some guests. Because I don't get starstruck. I don't give a fuck if it's Oprah standing there. I ask her the hard questions. Bitch, why'd you fucking take up all that fucking land out there and fucking close them motherfuckers off where they couldn't leave? You a fucking narcissist bitch. That's exactly what I'd say to Oprah, bitch. Act like you don't know where you come from. Jenny come from the block, bitch. Something about a live show. Somebody wants you to do some kind of live guest show. It says fire in gust. Something about a fire in the company. Somebody come out alive. Does that say Olivia again? Oh my God, Olivia, what are you doing, woman? Shit. That's wild. Olivia, you better be paying attention because this show has been talking to you lately. Shit's crazy. Fire company. Companion. There's only one O. It's company. A live Livy. Wait. Put up. Get up. Get fierce. Something about being fierce. Somebody puked. What are they talking about? Puked. Puked what? TV. Fern. CERN. If CERN go live. It says money. Crazy how I just see that shit, y'all. I mean, I just see it. Money, yours. Something about you. The money's yours. The money's yours if CERN something another. What is that? Your pain. For your pain. For your pain. For your pay. I'm not going in CERN. Fuck that shit. For CERN, that's an evil machine. Con. For real. Play up con. Play up con in kid. Something for real. Play up con. Get. Insane. Save up. Something gets insane. Save up for kid. A fork. Something about an ID. Tips. Tidy up. Tips. Tidy up. Something for a couple. Grays. Gary, it says grays, y'all. Couple of grays. UFOs out here too. Fucking alien is out here. All of that. UFO, alien, grays. Couple of grays. That's crazy. Paint. Kid, paint, find kid. I don't know what it's saying, find kid. Find kid in pond. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, or lake, pond or lake. Ain't I something's not afraid. This is not afraid. Not afraid. Something about lupus. Aunt has lupus. Aunt has lupus. It says your aunt has lupus. Pickle. So somebody named Deal or something like that. Pickle. My spin. Sing pickle. Sing up pickle. Sing pickle. What? Not afraid. Jump. Why would it say pickle? Pinging. Somebody's being traced. Trade. A raid. There's a raid. It says trade. Trade my death. This is death sickle. Fan. Fan. I owe you. Trade my ping. My pickle. Sick lips. Somebody likes something about you. Slip. This is Nick. Nick, that's another name for Satan. Satan is out here. So is Santa. Erg. Unity. Not afraid. Get up. Go make a star. Say go on stage. I swear it says all of that or I wouldn't be saying it. Okay, we've got study you. Gary. Carl was my ex-granddad. Carl. Scared. Scary in some kind of duties. Someone's tired of their duties. I go make cards. Make cards. I make cards. Fun. It says group. Put in cards make. This ain't true. This is trust too. True. AKA. It says Jean. Jean is odd. There's only one D. Jean is what? Victory. I do Something solid. Jean is solid. Yes. Yes. I'm solid. My true... It says my true love. What? Is my true love. Stop. Hold on a minute. Plan some kind of money. Planned trip. Planned trip. Something about travel. A trip also is a boatload of goats. It says gifts. Something about giving you gifts. It says give you my gifts. R.I.P. Somebody's gonna die. Give you my gifts. My gifts. I owe you. Jack. Victory, victory, and rest. Planned death. Planned death. It says pride. Nap. L-A-N. Van. My van. My van. Pay money. Cash. All that's out here. Drift. Dark spirit. Dark spirit. Drift. Dark spirit. Okay, let's see what it says. Dark. Well, it would say it like that. Spirit. Spirited. Dark spirited. Spirited. Somebody's gifted. It says gifted. ESP. It says something about land. Lands. Right. No H. Ricky. Trick. A trick if my guy goes. If my guy goes. A trick. Some kind of opinion. Please stay golden. Y'all, oh my God. That says please stay golden. I'm golden, pony boy. I'm golden. I swear. Something about a plane. It says please stay golden. Stay. They say golden. Please stay golden. Be you. Stay golden. Prime time TV. Price of it says April, June, July, January, October, November. It says all of those. If I'm a something about the apple. Might be talking about New York. Something about variety tricks. Variety tricks. What like America's Got Talent or something? You say America. You fucking sure did. As soon as I said America Got Talent, it said America. Split gold. Somebody wants you to do this with them. Split gold. God came. This is camera. God camera. On camera. Today. flip out. Someone flipped out. Private. Can y'all believe I see these letters, these words the way I do? That blows my mind. It really does blow my mind how I do that, because I can see them. Like I can do like that. This says fail. It says something about a soul. Soul. Fake soul. Playful. Okay, that's what it says. Playful soul. CIA. Missing in action. CIA, missing in action. It says cop. Copy. Slim. Rhode Island. Vote. A vote. Something about funds. Funds you. Something to do with your DNA. If DNA. It says junkie. A cop is a junkie? A junkie cop. Grip. Get a grip. Eat. Tased. A junkie cop tased somebody? I believe it, especially if they're eating around here. These motherfuckers they might as well all be junkie cops. They don't have to be junkie like on drugs, but they junkie. This ain't drugs. Cop. Some kind of cop on drugs. I told y'all. This is like undercover, like Rush, like that movie Rush. There's Rush is out here too. Limp. Fine. Stay golden. Man, y'all stay golden, because that's what the Spirit wants you to do. Stay golden. I swear. Because you ain't on no drugs. It said Kevin what? Favor. You're somebody's favorite. Kevin's favorite? I don't know. Somebody might have told you that. It says you Kevin's favorite. You golden. It says something about ugly. Sad. Dan ugly? I don't know. Kim's ugly? Yeah. Mickey is ugly. Mickey. Mike. Something about Junip. Sand. Somebody's fixing to go on vacation. Possibly to Disney World. You may be going to Disney World. Mickey Mouse. Donald Duck. M-I-C-K-Y M-O-U-S-E. You know, I want to become a voiceover actor. I really do. I might need to go to fucking... I would be a bomb motherfucking diggity voiceover actor, y'all. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Lori said, what Lori? Okay, Lori went to California. She went to a rehab in California, for sure. Lori said, sent. She might have sent. Picked up a and moved, picked up and moved. She did. She took off and went to California. Something about morals. Somebody's morals. Pick up morals. Finding. Saving. It says saving up. If something to do with TV, on TV, if on TV, I do play, y'all are gonna trip. I do play guitar, drums, and sing. I do play guitar, drums, and sing. It says it all. Couple, a duo, a duet. I'm telling you, it says something like that. It says single, single what? It may try, but something about can't cut it. Someone can't cut it. This is, y'all, music, do music. Entangle. This says private plane. Private plane. Large private plane. This shit says king. King of Big Apple? That's Trump. Trump is the king of the Big Apple. What the fuck are you talking about? His name? Trump and Elon out here. Elon Musk whole fucking names out here. Don Trump is out here. What the fuck? Something about the king of the Big Apple. Sickle. Something about a capital. Capital. Y'all, what? My son is pledge. Whoa, y'all, I gotta stop for a second. That shit blowing my mind for a second. Hold on, y'all. I really gotta stop for a second. Like, it's really, like, it's strange. If y'all knew what it does and how I feel as I read it, when I read these letters. 444, y'all. It says 11411 up there. So y'all pay attention, okay? Pledge. Hold on. It says panic. It says maniac. Signature. Saw signature. Something like that. There's no W. Paint. Picture. Somebody paints a picture with their ESP. That's what it says. We got ESPN, whatever that means. That's some kind of sports show. Sport out here. I'm sport. Cameraman? I don't know. It says camera. It says man. couple pledge a line, ALING or GN, a line. Mitch, Michael, escape. There's only one E. Escape. California? Escape California. Something's about to erupt. Everything says it. Escape. They say California. Let's see. Escape California. California. It says something about erupt. Erupt. Mountain. Mountain of fire. Mountain of fire. Place. Something about collapses. Something collapses. Something collapses. I've got to stop for a second. Smoke. Real fear. Panic. Country panics. Country panics, y'all. Help. Get. Help. God help. I don't know. Sound. Target. Panic. LP. Film. Panic. Park. Sparks. Panic. Ground. Gate. Kate. Dang, Kate. I ain't seen where your name is. It said take a... The last reading I did kept saying bomb. They take... Hold on. There's no H. Panic around gate. Gates. You talking about Bill Gates? Captain something. Captain America? What the fuck? That shit says America. Panics. There's only one E, but it says people. People go crazy. Something about a film. Film it. No, it's no H. Saint. It says saint, and it also says Satan. It says Satan like that. So, take your pick. Still means Satan. CEO. Prize. King of New York. I don't understand. What are you... I mean, it's got all the lazy couple, lazy cop. Made grand opening. Somebody made a grand opening. Find gun. Why does it say in that? Find gun. Axe lost. Somebody axe lost. Somebody might have been born. 2 people might have been born in 70. Amy. Pam. Kathy. Eye-opening. Axe. Eye-opening axe. A prize. Hold on, y'all. It says Douglas. I've got to take a second. Practice, Texas. Using, suing, giving up, giving in, tactics, late. It says send, SINNED. Send. It says partying too much. It says all of that. Partying too much. I don't understand why that's on, or partying much. What's that got anything to do with collective? Power. Oh, there's no W. Open. Party. Said open party. Liz is somebody that's part of this, y'all. Says Kevin. It says Keith and Kevin. Dan, Don, DNA, Danny, Uncle Danny. Isn't that interesting? I have an Uncle Danny, y'all. Migrate? What's he migrating for? Pop. Rival. Pop rival. What do you mean? How they gonna be Pop's rival? That's magic. That shit says magic. It says music. All this is out one time, all together. Magical. Y'all. Magical victory. Kiss me. Kiss me beneath the milky twilight. Look at that, y'all. I've got to stop. It's just too much. There's too much. Gale. I have to stop. Agitate. They don't say agitate. There's only one. It says ticket. There's only one T. Victory. Seduce. It says flame. Up in flames. Glory. Glory up in flames. Victory. It says it right there. Victory up in flames. Vicky. Oh, Lord. It says Georgia. Man, that motherfucking shit says, what? It's just too much of my name out here. Something again. Something again. Run up on you again. Run up on you again. I know. Open up your Arms, Gary. Victor. Pinky. Pinky toe. First word out was toe. And a pinky toe. And I said that too. Come from that movie, fucking Eddie Murphy. That's good, Stacy. Maybe Kevin Gates. Kevin Gates is out here. It says Kevin Gates out here. Drain, crane, grain, grade. Played a something points. For points. Pike. It says pike and it says pink slips. Pink slip. Someone won some type of race or something. Played for pink slips. Famous. It says you're famous. Famous star. Pink lips. It says your famous star. Something about your year. God, there's so much here. I have to stop for a second. Something about the city and the country. It says dick. Somebody's a private eye. Picture. Picture of you. There's Lou. Carol. Carl. Earl. King. Stole a money pack. Scared of cops. It says something about cargo. Smoke it up. Painted picture. Fear. Someone tried to paint up a picture of fear to somebody. It says painted up picture of fear. Y'all, just give me a second. Y'all keep looking at it. Dark. Something's legit. Well, they auctioned something off. Auction. Film auction? I don't know. It says special again. Special year. 1970, 1972. July 20th. February 7th. End of year. End of year. Smile on me. Something about keys. Give keys. Give. Something about a park, RV park. That would be great. Japan is out here. Japanese is out here. Japanese. What the fuck are you saying that for? Japanese. Something about digits. Something, what, giving you number? No. Fuck. Fuck you. Fuck on pile of... What? Pile of leaves? Fuck on pile of leaves. Take what resonates. Tickle. Tickle my y'all. Tickle my fancy. Tickle my fancy. Put it up. Put it up. Stop. Michael Mitchell. Guide me on path. All of this is out here. If you hear me saying it, it's out here, okay? Guide my path. Oh, no H. Guide my. Fantastic. There's only one T. Oh, no, tickle something. Pickle, tickle my pickle, something spirit. Tickle my spirit. Guide me. It says police car. IRS cares. Guide my fan, my path. Park cars. Park cars. And there's still so much out here. I don't want to just quit. It's taking mid-fare. It's taking a lot. It's drawing a lot. Drives cars. I used to drive cars for an auto auction. Drives cars. Drives my car. Dives in. Frank. Gary Frank. Are you fucking kidding? You're saying that? I know somebody with that name. Does it say his whole name out here? No W. Okay. It has all the rest except for a W. I've got to quit. It's got my name too. Rate my guidance. Someone's rating you. Someone testing you. Dance. It says dance. Rate my guidance. A part of me. Join my team. Point of view. VIP. It says. Nope. It's only got one E. It says elope. Might be somebody that I trust. Something about the North Pole. North Pole and South Pole. Afraid. Kids, my kids afraid. It says my kids. It's all out here. Afraid of my son. Afraid of my son. Of God. Of Jesus. Something's private. To my private plane. Take you to my private plane. Elon's says personal. Personal private plane. Something about patience. I've got to stop. Take a trip to... Says Chrome. Something about people zone. Arizona. Take a trip to Arizona. My Arizona. Take a trip to Arizona. Something. There's a lot still going on out here, man. I don't want to put it up. Group of people saw or same folks. After you. A group of people are after you. It says criminal. Criminal. It says something about a game. Ensues. Main. Says sync up. Guide. VIP guide. Give us kids. What? There's so much. After folks said you convinced me. After folks said you convinced me. You convinced me. No, it's only one. You conveyed, okay, you conveyed something. Conveyed it in. It says pride. In group. Mark's pride. Flames. Something's up in flames. Disease. We got damsel. Flirt. Jaguar. Somebody drives a Jaguar. Or something's going fast. False since I... Something about false since I give up smoking. What's false about that? Like. Drove same roads up to. Drove same roads up to. It says smartphone. Smart ride. Dump kids in pond or lake. It says they dumping kids in pond or lake. Starring Clarksville. Take the last train to Clarksville and I'll meet you at the station. Taming, stamping. Stamping in Clark. Stomping on private lake. It says Joe. This is Joey. Red van. Red car. Something clear. Clear out. Samples of the lake water. Sampling parts. Sampling private parts. It says Jack. It says Clark. Jackie. Jake. Park out. Divide it. Marks on slap marks. Slap marks on arm. And neck. Chin and everything else. Video, film, movie. Make movies. Piano. Don't ask me why it's saying that. Play piano. Somebody got the drums, the guitar, sings, plays piano, makes movies, provides. Provides my junk. Providing. It says Ian. It says pig. It says guilt. Guilty. Guides me on my drive. On my ride. Pride. Ego. All that's out here. Something's vague. Giant. Fans. It says one giant fan. Paid for my... I don't know. It says lovers. There's so much out here. Prover, proof. It says Glover. Lovers. Grand lovers. My king. My king. Paid. My king paid. Visual. Viz. June. Unit. Face. Paid up. Vince. Fanatic. Paid up fan. Convict. I don't know. There's something convicted. Something about the city. City, country, county. It has all those. Ying. My yin, my yang, my king. Lovers. Lovers team. Kentucky. There's all kinds of shit going on out here today. Victory. There's so much. Paid in. Group. We got CIA. Cops. Private cops. Moves. Moves in country, out country. Could you get paid? Take my youngest son. Take my youngest son to America. America's out here. We got China, Japanese, Indian, Indiana, Georgia, Florida, California. That shit says, it would say volcano, but there's only one O. Something about volcano erupting. It erupts in California. We got a Kia out here. We got Pike. It says Danny Pike. And then it says Angel. Angel, if you angel, voice, angel voices, angel voice, if you angel voice can loud enough, many people lift lives. Lifting lives with your angel voice. Pick up. What? Pick up the microphone, man. What the fuck is... What? Okay, I can't... Look, it will say... there's no H, but it spells phone. Something about picking up the microphone. Something, a flea? What? Californication? Danny. This is like 4 people's full fucking name. Like it's got their first and last names out here, y'all. Danny's. Man, this is okay. This is a whole person's name. Favorite girl. Something about favorite girl. We got girl, boy. Girl and son. Girl and son. Join. Favorite girl. My favorite girl. CPS. Someone says they made a mistake. What is their mistake? What are you talking about? Favor. Jingle. Favorite jingle. I wish I was an Oscar Mayer wiener. I gotta put it up, man. I can't do it no more. President Trump is fucking out here, y'all. I can't keep up. There's too much going on out here. Okay, Trump, we done established Trump's out here. Family. Something that's cold. It says government, family, cold, VIP, juice cake, mistake, Jack. You talking about JFK? Some kind of act. Act like my family. Act like my family. False family. Sides. Link. A link. Something far from my place. Far from my place. You talking about Trump gonna let me use his Trump Tower because he's in the White House? That would be cool, wouldn't it? Ariana. Farlow. No, it don't. It says forum. Formal. That's what it says. Formal dance. Peking. It says Diana. That should say Prince and Princess. No, it's Prince. Prince Diana. For Prince. Something for the Prince. Yeah, because the Prince is doing some kind of thing for Diana. Formal dance. Prince is Prince. Pay. Prince is gay. Stop. That's it. It says Zach. It says Zane. It says Kane. Something about a big apple. The apple. New York City apple. Giant apple. Prince of Diana. Formal. It says king. Carla. King Carla. Clark Kent's out here. Superman is out here. Superman is out here. Superman Incorporated. Point of view. What's this got to do with you? I don't know, but apparently something's pivotable. Something's switching in your favor. Okay, because it says your favor. Superman. Your favor. Okay, something about speak. It says Lance. It says speak in codes. Speak in codes. If our group is something about dying. Dies, if our CEO dies, You're in. If our CEO dies, you're in. I swear that's what it says. Fair signature. There's so much still here, y'all. I don't want to just put them up, but I'm tired. Fairy King. Fairy King. Coal. Cold face. Cold face. Voices. Somebody's voice of an angel, it says. Ain't no queen. There's only one E. There ain't even a Q out here. It only says king. It says prince, king, formal dance, Diana, Diane, Megan, revive, price of fame, your country, Finland. It says Finland too, and it says find you. Someone might have been searching the world to find you. There's a lot of names. Roger's out here. So is. Jean. Jean spelled with a J and with a G. Coral. It says pride of a man. Pride of a man. Falcon. It says Georgia Falcon. So that's it, what? Atlanta Falcons? Falcon. Curvy. I don't know. Pink map. Spam. Jedi. This is Jedi. May the Force be with you, because Force is out here with you, Jedi. Force is with you, and so is L. May the Force be with you, Jedi. May Force, Jedi, up, Superman, links, pages. Somebody's linking some kind of pages. It says envy. Invites you to my dance. We got Tina. We got Tino. What's this, a police ball or something? Because it has police and cops and all kinds of shit. It says invite you to my dance. Link up. Find you. Find link. It says rock. Rock, line up. Rock me. Come on and rock me. It says Croatia. Weirdly enough, it says Croatia out there. Alright, y'all, I got to quit. That's enough. If y'all see something else I didn't see, it says Cindy. Cindy, come. It says Europe. EUROP. But it don't have another E. Pair of. It says via pair of fine people, couple. Y'all tell me if y'all see something else in these letters. There's a shit ton in these letters, and I don't want to stop, but I do. I mean, I'm tired for a second. Let's just put them up there. It says Tracy. I'm just going to put them up there for now. Tracy, Lori, Lisa. Look at all the fucking names. Jay. There's so many. Jason. This said porn. Porn video. Mind of a... It says mind of a cop. Mind of a criminal. And the word president is out here. Envious. Envious. Somebody's envious. I cannot make this up. I'm just getting tired, man. Envious. Somebody's envious of your mind. Mind envious. Place. Clap. CIA. Clap. Group clap. So you're gonna get some kind of adoration. This says control. Control us. I swear. None of that. It says control us. Mind control. There's only one O, but there's a 0. Mind control. Mind control. Find me. Mind control. It says find me. Find us. USA. Mind control. Something's going on here, y'all. Apple. App. In an app. In app. Appy Gappy. Mind control USA. Easy if. Give if gave. A poison apple. Holy crap. A poison apple, y'all. Poison apple. It says me. It says Mandy. It says Amanda. It says love over party. I don't know. Peavy's out here. My nanny's last name. Picture on my of my picture of my something days of my heydays. Somebody's got a picture of my heydays. It says Judge. It says Judge Judy. Start that shit. Judgment. Judgment Day. Judgment Day. Of course it says Judgment Day. Okay? Judgment Day of U.S., I guess. Crazy. Croft. Laura Croft. Laura Croft is out here. Spies. Stop it. Judge me on some idea. Judge me on some idea of me. Something about ideal person. You're the perfect fit, y'all. Does it say perfect fit? No, only one E. Copy. My copy. Alabama. Something about an ally. Spoke to you at park. Something about Sparks. Atlanta. It says fucking it. Oh, only 2 A's. Dial digits. Dial digits. Dial my digits. Special. Somebody's been proven special. That's a Dalai Lama. No, only one. So somebody's meant to do this. It says smile. Something about being golden. Stay golden, it says. Stand on my land. Real. It says real psychic. Real psychic. Paid. Paid. It says real psychic. Something about a point of view. Up to you. Something's up to you. We got James out here. We got Jamie. Carla. We already know all of that. James out on our visit. Out on our visit. Go visit you. Come visit you. Go visit you. Carl clapped at me on knockout. A knockout. You are a knockout. No, somebody say you a knockout, baby. You a knock the fuck out. Okay, I'm putting it up. There's a lot more. DUI. Arlen. Prayer. Pray up. Stay prayer. Alarmed me. Alarmed me. Alarmed us. Packing. Some kind of raid. It says there's a raid. I love you. That's what it says, y'all. Yeah, it says real story. It says real story. Amen. Thank you for that, y'all. I'm putting this up. Our love is eternal. Or something like that. Something about initials. It says initials. Ooh, that right there had a lot to fucking say, boy. Something shiny. Yeah, it does say something so shiny. It's an angel. That's got a lot. There must have been quite a few people in here because it was talking a lot of stuff. But y'all, something I wanted y'all to keep an eye up, be aware of. is that these letters, 9 times out of 10, I'm telling you, they talk about worldly things. They are really, really, really like on it right now about the worldly events and things, okay? They're really on it. So pay attention, okay? Because the letters are really, really like speaking up about worldly events, okay? Not only just personal events, but worldly events as well, okay? So please keep an eye on that, okay? It says, 1 Corinthians 9, it says, a pattern of self-denial. It says, am I not an apostle? Am I not free? Have I not seen Jesus Christ our Lord? Are you not my work in the Lord? If I am not an apostle to others, yet doubtless I am to you, for you are the seal of my apostleship in the Lord. My defense to those who examine me is this: do we have no right to eat and drink? Do we have no right to take along a believing wife, as do also the other apostles, brothers of the Lord and Cephas? It says, or is it only Barnabas and I who have no right to refrain from working? Whoever goes to war on his own expense? Who plants a vineyard and does not eat or of its fruit? Or who tends a flock and does not drink of the milk of the flock? Do I say these things as a mere man? Or does not the law say the same also? For it is written in the law of Moses, you shall not muzzle an ox while it treads on out the grain. Is it oxen God is concerned about? Or does he say it altogether for our sakes? Okay? Not to put a stare on somebody who's trying to do hard work, to do good work, to give them a break or something, is what it's trying to say right there. It says, for our sakes, no doubt, this is written, that he who plows should plow in hope, and he who threshes in hope should be a partaker of his hope. If we have sown spiritual things for you, it is a great thing if we reap your material things. If others are partakers of this right over you, are we not even more? Nevertheless, we have not used this right, but endured all things, lest we hinder the gospel of Christ. Do you not know that those who minister the holy things eat of the things of the temple, and those who serve at the altar partake of the offspring of the altar? Even so, the Lord has commanded that those who preach the gospel should live from the gospel. But I have used none of these things, nor have I written these things that it should be done to me. For it would be better for me to die than that anyone should make my boasting void. For if I preach the gospel, I have nothing to boast of, for necessity is laid upon me. Yes, woe is me if I do not preach the gospel. For if I do this willingly, I have reward. But if against my will, I have been entrusted with a stewardship. It says, what is my reward then? That when I preach the gospel, I may present the gospel of Christ without charge, that I may not abuse my authority in the gospel. And then it goes into serving all men. Okay? Do your work diligently, and they're asking, don't put pressures on somebody that's doing their work, okay? And also, in order to do your work diligently, it's not good to have all these pressures upon you, okay? To equally respect others that are doing their work, okay? And if you're being lazy and that, you will not receive a reward, but only more work piled upon you, okay? You understand? If you're being lazy and just like letting the work just pile up, guess what, baby? Who you think's gonna fucking do it? Be diligent and be consistent and persistent in your work, okay? Especially those that speak that preach the gospel, okay? And if you preach the gospel, they're asking you to live it. Live the gospel as well, okay? As best as you can. And don't put too much on another person, for it might be put back on you. Do you understand what I'm getting at? I hope you do, and I think you do, okay? I got a lot of faith in y'all. Especially in these that are in here right now. I love y'all. Y'all are my favorite. Okay? I love y'all. Okay? Alright, some crazy ass, weird ass fucking poetry out of this book right here. Strange shit. Something is transforming. It says interactive fiction werewolf. It says a body is a calendar of breasts, sleep, bones, house, body, and language. Okay? It says a body is a calendar of breaths, one laid inside the other like a carpus. Do you hear all that red? Is this the wild hair you wanted? Nothing like Massachusetts. It says we bicker on the walk home at dusk. Mortgage, dog, religion. The snow thaws on sidewalks that ache of gray, that wake of water. That's in breaths, okay? The calendar of breaths. This is the calendar of sleep. I keep getting tickled right there. It says sleep, and I don't tell you about the other lives Pert walked. Through my cortex, the nerves slick and glossy, as leeches sucked from their coats. When you dream, you are your own gin. Every flotilla is you. There is a doorbell, and it is you, smoking and happy and alive. Bones. It says long and eerie in the x-ray, an exhibit of years and calcium levels in the Oklahoman tap water. It is noon. I am still inside my mother, growing my longest tooth. I am still in bed, tongue kissing my forearm. I know what I want, and what I want there is no word for. This says, sometimes I'm so tired of you, I invent another body of the calendar. It says house. With the right plants in the yard, a bone that leads to another, yours and mine. Like a church is built, a heart is a proper cage. Nobody leaves. Nobody. West. But the fantasy must end, so look how our Father left us, ours. Our pick of exits. How there's always the wolf that breaks you and the wolf that turns you back. How there's always the wolf that breaks you and always the wolf that turns you back. It says body. And pour it into a hoodie. Some days of haunting bad sex. The ancestors are unhappy with the fiddle leaf tree. The drain clogged with blonde hair. I always think the tank have left my body. But here's my pretty head. My tongue a sprig of silver, a comet, the bullet that turns you back. It says language, Arabic, jazz. My mouth changes, fitimus, voice, into a regimen. Every night I rocket myself back to 1999. My nervous system leaps like a deer at your exhale. I am always waiting to eat. I am always swooning for any old light. Little gorge, little magpie. In the darkest dark, I wait for the moon that turns you back. Take that, resonates. That's like a prayer for somebody. Waiting on something to turn you back, turn you back, turn you back around, change you back. That's crazy. I like that. I really like that. I like that poetry book. They got the weirdest, craziest fucking shit in there. That was really good, though. Because, you know, a werewolf, they really transform. Thank you, Miss Stacy. I love you. They really transform out of all of the, we'll say horror figures or what have you. Werewolf's the only one that completely changes their whole DNA structure. They go from a person to a wolf. Everything changes, all of it. You can't say that about Frankenstein. A vampire is a vampire 24/7. They're always a vampire. But a werewolf is just a regular old Joe that the moon, this could be for Cancer, that the moon affects. Okay? And someone, it's like unleash your wild. Okay? So y'all take that as it resonates. I love that. Okay? I love that. I love it. I love you, Spirit. Spirit, you give me the words. Y'all, if y'all hear that wisdom just spewing out of me, that's Spirit, okay? So y'all want to thank Spirit for it, okay? If y'all want to thank JEANBEAN, it's Cash App $ ANGELMOON6237. You hit that like button, stay golden, hit this bell notification so you can get the new videos, okay? But don't forget about old JEANBEAN, okay? Because JEANBEAN's part of this, okay? Just say it. If you want to keep the flow going, if you don't want to get stuck, it's all about giving. I'm telling you. The whole fucking thing is about giving. Give it as much as you can of what you got. I'm telling you, that's what the whole thing is. Being kind and giving and that and that and that. Because if you hold on to it, it's not going to grow. If you carry the seed around in your hand and don't plant it in the ground, it's not going to grow. It's not going to go anywhere. It's just going to be sitting in your hand until it rots. We got 2 cards for the message of the universe. 222, y'all. It says you're going to be celebrating something very special soon. You'll be so full of joy and happiness, it will almost seem out of this world how suddenly it all happens for you. Be ready for it. Expect it. It's happening. Don't worry. Everything you've been waiting for is on its way. Progress is being made even if you can't see the results. So much is happening behind the scenes for the creation of your dreams. Trust the process. These two went together like peanut butter and jelly. I'm just saying. Okay. Strawberry jam. All right. I'm a strawberry jam kind of girl myself, y'all. I like peach preserves, too. Alright, y'all. I hope everybody enjoyed this. I enjoyed it. And I will see you on the flip side. Stay golden, pony boy. Stay golden. The letter said so.